Today I'm going to be making 3 miniature centerpieces, one in that little snowman bucket, a little Jello mold, and then 3 small tart tins. We sold so many centerpieces last year that it's time for me to start making some of them, and I thought it would be a cute idea to make some small ones today. So this little red tin actually got from kind of like a Goodwill for 50 cents, and this tiny little snowman from an antique tractor show for about $2. And they are actually identical. The little snowman and the little snowman on the picture look exactly the same. Even though he's a little bit bigger, it actually worked out perfectly. It's not too big at all. So I started gluing down his body into the foam, and his little scarf wanted to stick up, so I glued that down as well. And for all 3 of these, I'm using this white fluff called buffalo snow. I always get it usually at Joann's, so hopefully I'll be able to find it this year somewhere else. But it's the perfect little snow to go inside any container. After sticking it inside, I also then give it a little bit of a haircut because it kind of likes to stick over the edges. I really enjoy making centerpieces. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I've been doing so many ornaments lately, I wanted to kind of switch it up and get back into some centerpiece making. To start filling up the backside, I always do it kind of in layers of 3, a tall piece of greenery in the back, and then 2 shorter ones in the side. This little Christmas tree was actually the perfect color. It's more of a cream color instead of the traditional white. And these picks I recently found in this giant clump, kind of like something that would go inside of a flower pot or an urn. And they are the perfect size, and there's tons of them, and I can pull them apart and use them in all sorts of things. Because you have to pull it apart, I have to glue a metal pick inside of it. You can get this in your floral section, just different types of metal wire for flower centerpieces, and it works perfectly. I also wanted to incorporate some red and white color to match the bucket and his scarf, so I used these curly pips and put, I think, about 5 or 6 of them inside, just of various heights. Also, you might not see me hot glue everything that goes inside of these, but I do put glue on most everything that goes inside of these centerpieces just to make sure it will not pull out on accident. These tiny little pine cones did not come with a metal pick either, so I had to wrap around a thinner piece of floral wire in order for them to stick down in the foam. I really liked the addition of this pine cones. It gave it a little bit of extra texture and just something else besides greenery. I usually fill up the entire container with just everything all the way to the very front with different heights of things. And this is actually the finished first little centerpiece. I think it's super adorable. For the second one, I'm pretty sure this is just a tall type of Jello mold, and I picked out this little gingerbread man. I thought it'd be perfect for a cute little kitchen craft. In order for him to stick down in there really well, I just push him into the foam and then scrape out 2 little wells for his feet. Because he's more of like a resin type material, I don't want him to pop loose and break, so I dig him down in there a little bit just to make sure he's nice and stuck. I fill those wells with hot glue and stick him down on the inside. And just like the first one, I am still using the buffalo snow. I wanted to give it a little bit of height, so some greenery in the background. And don't worry, I know the buffalo snow looks a little bit tall, but as you start filling things in, it does push the buffalo snow down and it doesn't cover up his body really. I gave that little greenery a bit of a haircut because it was looking a little bit flat and chopped off. And after I'm done with these, honestly, it looks like I've just killed a Christmas tree because there is greenery absolutely everywhere, all over the table, the floor, my seat, my clothes. Whenever you're chopping up greenery, it just likes to fly wherever it wants to. Now this pick right here looks like it's kind of a silver color, but it's actually a really pale green because I'm incorporating the colors on his scarf with the lime green, the white, and the red. So this is the white portion, kind of a white, shiny pipberry. They also come with little jingle bells on it, so I thought that was super cute. It also gives it a little bit of noise if you move your centerpiece around, it jingles. And then for the red portion, I'm just using regular red berries that you can buy every year at Hobby Lobby. These are like the most common berries that they have. And as I'm getting closer to the front, I just continue by adding shorter pieces of greenery and berries to fill up the entire space. This one I think is super cute, one of my favorites because I really do love gingerbread men. For the last three, I'm using a church and two little houses. I got these from Michael's a couple years ago, and they're actually little sparkly houses, and they're so pretty. I'm going to be doing the same thing in each one, so I will show you all three at the end, but this is the one I'm going to be decorating on camera. So similar to the last one, I used some greenery of different heights. This is the same greenery that I got from that really large ball that you can pull apart. I'm really excited to be using these because I got this from a store I've never been to, and it's just something different. It also has a little bit of sparkle to it. These little white circles kind of come on a little branch, so I really like that. It look kind of like snowballs falling, or beside it kind of like you're in the woods. I really enjoyed the different texture. And on each one I did some tiny little bottle brush trees that flanked both sides of the building. Now normally I like to put something in the very front like I did on the last two, but this one it looks like there's a little walkway up to the house, so I just hot glued down the buffalo snow so it won't come up, and it was that simple. This is the finished little centerpiece, and here's what the other two looked like. This one is a really pretty church, and then another type of house here, and I think they are so adorable. Tell me in the comments down below which one you end up liking the most. Here again are all three of the houses, and then the other two, the gingerbread man and the snowman. It's really hard for me to pick on this one because I like all three of them so much. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.